High Point kicks off their season under the lights at Vernon High School due to recent flooding, and the Wildcats get off to a tough start as they fumble on their first possession. Watch CJ Joyce recover the ball for Parsippany Hills and take it down to the High Point 1-yard line. 4 plays later, Viking quarterback Tyler Sims off the play action rolls out and connects with receiver Andrew Cupo from 2 yards away, giving Par Hills an early 7-0 lead. On High Point's next possession, Sean Anglin breaks through the Vikings defense for a tough 10-yard gain to the Par Hills 39. The Wildcats would eventually have to punt. Then High Point gets the ball back, and here's quarterback Luke Lowry with the pitch to J.J. Moore, who sprints his way to the Par Hills 19 for a nifty 26-yard pickup and a first down for the Wildcats. That run sets up this 26-yard field goal by John Torpy as he splits the uprights to cut Par Hills' lead to 7-3 early in the second quarter. On Par Hills' ensuing possession, quarterback Tyler Sims drops back, but watch as High Point defensive end Tyler Mathis throws him to the ground for a 13-yard sack, and the Wildcats force a Vikings punt. On High Point's first play of their next possession, watch this great run as Sean Anglin makes a nice spin move and barrels through for extra yardage for 14 yards to the Par Hills 44 and a first down. But once again, the Wildcats have to punt. High Point gets the ball back and the Wildcats are driving. Here's Anglin again powering all the way to the Vikings' 2-yard line. But the Wildcats fumble and the score remains 7-3 Par Hills here in the second quarter. Now watch Par Hills take advantage of the turnover as quarterback Tyler Sims hits wide-open receiver Danny Hardwick perfectly in stride for a 73-yard scoring strike, increasing the Vikings' lead to 14-3 at the half. We move to third quarter action, and High Point's defense was strong all night. Look here as Tyler Mathis chases down CJ Joyce from behind, halting the Vikings' drive and forcing a Par Hills punt. After another High Point turnover, Par Hills has the ball back and is driving, but the Wildcat defense comes up big with another sack. Kevin Pettinger and Tyler Mathis combine for the loss, holding the Vikings to a field goal attempt. And Par Hills kicker Danny Hardwick comes through on the attempt, as he's good from 32 yards out to push the Vikings to a 17-3 lead over the Wildcats midway through the third quarter. High Point's in punt formation, but watch J.J. Moore take off on the fake and bring it all the way up the right sideline for a beautiful 28-yard gain before he's knocked out at the Par Hills 44. But unfortunately, High Point turns the ball over again, keeping the score at 17-3 Par Hills. But High Point's defense continued its outstanding play. This time it's J.J. Moore coming off the corner on the blitz to sack Par Hills quarterback Tyler Sims for a 7-yard loss, forcing another punt. And Par Hills scores its final touchdown here on this 3-yard run by CJ Joyce in the fourth quarter as the Vikings defeat the Wildcats 23-3 on opening night at Vernon Township High School.
It feels great. After last season, we started 0-5. We lost to this team by less than a touchdown. Heartbreaking, and to come out here today, pick up a win, felt great.
It was great to get a first win on the board this year. Our defense played great. We had a lot of turnovers. I have a lot of weapons on offense to get the ball to, so it was good to get the first win out of the way and move on and hopefully play better next week.
Very good. Last year we started out 0-5. We lost a lot of tough games. So, we talked about finishing games, and I thought we did that tonight. And that was the biggest plus. We finished tonight.
Great. Parsippany Hills forced several High Point turnovers, leading to Viking points.
It was really great. We had a lot of turnovers. Our defense played great. We forced a lot of turnovers. Our offense left some points on the board, but we did a great job scoring when we could and came out with a win.
We stress defense. Since I got here in 2000, we're really a defensive team. We do some nice stuff offensively, but we stress defense. And that's it, especially with our 3-5 defense. We need to force turnovers, and we did tonight. And, the key is also capitalizing once you force the turnover, and I thought we did that also.